All right, welcome back. Today we're doing another snake tail. It's gonna be episode B, Big Shell Evil. So I already read through this a few minutes ago. Save us all some time. Essentially, Otacon asks Snake to check out the big shell because there was a message from his sister. Gets there and terrorists. And that's it. Something about a serial killer. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Been a little while since I've played this. I remember the controls. Not that long. It's been like a month. Yeah, what do I have? Cigarette, scope, AP sensor, and USP. Okay. Don't see any items. Uh-oh. Turn around, turn around. Oh, no items. Good. Alright, I'm already getting some vibrations here. Uh-oh.
There's somebody there.
No. Alright. Let's come up with a plan. I want to get that box. That's going to be really useful. Success. Nothing to see here, just a box. Good, they don't have the security camera down here. Uh-oh.
What's that? Nothing here.
Nobody here.
Nothing here.
So this guy is stationary. Perfect. The secrets down here. I'll take that. Hmm.
Nothing here.
We're gonna have to take this guy out. And to see here.
Nothing here.
Wait, any goodies on you? Guess not. There's usually music that plays in this section.
Nothing here.
Let's go ahead and grab these stun grenades. Okay, looks like he doesn't turn this way.
Nothing here.
Anything else over here? Turn around. Perfect.
Nothing here.
All right. Snake emerged onto the DE connecting bridge. Sensing a presence nearby, he quickly hid himself in the shadows. Soon he heard the sound of footsteps accompanied by voices. "What about that girl who got away?" said a man's voice. "We lost her in Strut C." Girl? Were they talking about Emma? Snake cocked his head to listen more closely. Lost her? Oh, that's not good. Why? Well, I don't know all the details, but I heard we need that brat to get it back. Until we get our hands on her, we're screwed. Snake stole a peek at the two men. They were decked out in full military gear. They didn't seem to carry themselves like soldiers. First man continued. "What about, you know, the ghost of Big Shell? Nobody's seen him yet. He must know we're here to pick it up. He'll be coming for us as soon as we find it. If he does, I'll kick his ass. I'll do more than that. I'd kill the bastard. He's already iced 3 of our guys." The voices trailed off into the distance. Snake called Otacon on the codec. "The girl they were talking about, that's Emma, I'm sure of it. They mentioned that some of their comrades were killed by the ghost of Big Shell. What do you think they were talking about?" "I have no idea. Don't worry about it, just head for Strut C quickly. Otacon was right. Right now, saving Emma was the top priority. Snake decided to head for Strut C. What do we got? That guy. Guy down here. So he goes down. I can pretty much just run right across. But where did the other one... Okay, so he's down there. Right, this is the sediment pool. Got 1, 2, 3.
Nothing here.
At least 3. Here. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, he's coming. What about this guy here? Turn around.
Nothing here.
Perfect. Well, that's not good. Damn it. Going for it.
Who's that?
Nothing to see here. See something down there. Is that an M9?
Nothing here.
It's
Who's that?
okay. I'll take this. And I'll take that.
Nothing here.
Am I getting any vibrations on the AP sensor? Because I don't really want to... Yep, I sure am. Okay. Let's shoot out this camera then. Oh.
Freeze.
Gotcha. Come on up, buddy. Whoops. What awaits us in here? Who's here? Feel it. Just somebody patrolling the hall. Seems like. Anything under here? No. Of course. There's certain doorways where it'll open up when you peek over. Uh-oh. Safe for now. Never knew about that. I just keep walking into it and making the noise. That's really cool. Still finding stuff out about this game 20 plus years later. What is this freak doing out here? Oh, he's right there. Eeh. Up in here. Certainly have plenty of ammo and rations. Really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. That's not it. It said go to strut C. Gotta do it. Oh. Okay. Nowhere else to go, right? Grab my hands for a sec. Okay, well, go out here and come back in. Huh. Don't really see anything jumping out at me. What? Okay, so... Oh, I gotta probably just press the button. Yep, of course. Snake slowly approached the girl, who shrank into the corner of the food storage locker. You're Emma, right? Who are you? How do you know my name? Calm down. I'm on your side. I came to rescue you. You're on my side? That's right. Came to save me? Yes. Really? Really? Emma regarded Snake with a suspicious look. Do I really look like I can't be trusted? What's the matter? Don't you have a mirror in your house? Funny. Whatever. So why exactly did you come to rescue me? Snake recalled what Otacon had said. Don't mention his name. Can't tell you that. Why not? Because I just can't. You know, for a hero, you don't sound very convincing, but I guess you don't seem like such a bad guy either. What's your name? Solid Snake. Emma stood up and grabbed Snake by the ear. Hello, habla inglés? I asked you what your name was, not your nickname. What a freak. Emma released Snake's ear and looked him square in the eye. What's your real name? I got rid of it. Huh? People in my line of work don't need names. A slight frown crossed Emma's face. Might not be a bad guy. You sure are weird. Whatever, so solid? Call me Snake. Talking to this kid was making him tired. Man, you're really uptight about names, aren't you? Okay then, Snake. You're... Let me ask you a few questions, alright? Sure, fine. Why are those terrorists looking for you? Maybe it's because they find me irresistibly attractive. Snake couldn't think of anything to say to this. Emma seemed a little disappointed. Or maybe it's because I changed the password for the computer system and locked them out. What do you mean? Emma explained she'd seen the terrorists trying to use Big Shell's computer system to do something. Then, after creating a diversion and making her escape, she made a change to the system so they couldn't use it anymore. It bought me some time, and I thought it might irritate them as an added bonus too. She was probably more concerned with the latter, Snake thought to himself. So what are the terrorists trying to do with the system? How should I know? Does it have something to do with the ghost of Big Shell? What are you talking about? They said some of their comrades got killed by the ghost of Big Shell. So who is this ghost they're talking about anyway? Emma glared at Snake in disgust. Why are you looking at me like that? The ghost of Big Shell? That's so lame. She waved her hands above her head. Sure, it's true that 3 of them have died in the last month. It was actually really sad. 2 of them just up and disappeared, one after another. And this other guy who just got here, he disappeared too. They were all accidents, okay? They're just connecting it with some stupid, childish legend. Legend? So this ghost story has been around for a while? Yeah. They say that there was this one employee a long time ago whose son died, and he tried to kill himself. But he didn't really die. He just got really mangled and stuff, and now he haunts the place, you know, that sort of thing. Something in Emma's eyes seemed to flicker for a moment, but she quickly recovered. Her voice became cheerful again. Hey, these kinds of places always have 1 or 2 ghost stories associated with them, right? Some people say they've seen shadows lurking around in supposedly empty rooms. Personally, I think someone's probably just slacking off on the job. But there's no such thing as ghosts. Okay, settle down. I don't believe in ghost stories either. I know, stupid, aren't they? Right. But I don't want to rule out any possibilities. Do you think anyone could have gotten in here without authorization? Emma thought for a minute. Big Shell is almost completely automated, so most of it's inaccessible to people. But yeah, I guess it might be possible. Still. Suddenly, the door to the dining hall burst open. Enemy guards started pouring into the room, shouting angrily. It looked like their conversation had dragged on a little bit too long. Snake grunted in frustration. It was tough to concentrate with Emma around. Emma, get down, Snake yelled as he drew his USP. You mean his M9? Hello? Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna stop just standing here. Hell did he just say? Okay, you know... all of them. Guards all lay silent on the floor. Snake put away his gun and moved towards Emma, who was cowering in the corner again. He put his hand on her shoulder. Emma, are you alright? Yeah. Emma hung her head, trying to avoid Snake's gaze. Emma. I know I've only known you for 10 minutes, but I've already learned something about you. What's that? You're just like them. You're good at killing people. She was trying to put a strong face on, but her voice was wavering. In my world, there's only one law: kill or be killed. That's what's kept me alive so far. That's the only thing that's keeping you alive right now. If you want to survive, you'd better learn to be strong. Emma raised her head. I just learned something else about you. You're also good at justifying yourself, aren't you? Emma drew closer to Snake. His face was covered with the blood of others. It was a face exhausted by battle. Snake was wounded in numerous places. Emma tried to avert her eyes. He'd suffered all that just to protect her. I'm sorry. Emma handed Snake a ration. Here. It's nothing. Forget about it. Let's get back to the task at hand. Where are the other hostages? They're all on the first floor of the Shell 2 core. I don't think anybody's been hurt yet, but still. Don't worry, I'll do everything I can to help them. You'd better stay here. Wait, you can't get to the Shell 2 core. What? I locked the door in Strut D that links Shell 1 and 2 cores. It won't open even with a card. So how do I open it then? You have to access the node in Strut B and enter the password. She dictated a 16-character string of letters and numbers to him. Got it. Couldn't you write it down or something? In my line of work, we don't take notes. Snake demonstrated by reciting the password from memory. So you're good at memorizing things too, huh? I'm heading for Strut B. You stay put. But no buts. Just leave everything to me. I'm good at running errands too. Emma smiled. Okay, here. Take this with you. It's an extra security card. You'll need it to get to Strut B. I've got my own card with me, so it's okay. Snake took the card from Emma. I'll be back before you know it. No matter what happens, don't open the door. And try not to make a sound. Emma nodded and closed the door to the locker. Okay. Go ahead and get her health back up. Use one. See here. Oh, put it away. Perfect. What? Getting the buttons all mixed up because I played all of the Metal Gear games recently. Thank you. Any bombs over here? Good. Snake accessed the node. He entered the password Emma had given him. After a moment, the monitor displayed a message saying the lock on the Shell 1 core connecting bridge had been released. Snake turned to head back to Strut C. He heard a voice emanating from an unseen speaker. It sounded like some kind of building-wide announcement. This is a message for the ghost of Big Shell. You are hereby ordered to remove the lock on the system using the control key you got from the girl at once. You have 15 minutes to comply. If you fail to do so, we will kill the girl. The voice repeated its warning. A chill ran up his spine. The girl they were talking about had to be Emma. Yeah, no shit. Had they really gotten their hands on her? What was this control key they were talking about? Snake called Ada Khan. They got Emma? What did you... Just calm down for a minute. I'm trying to think of a way to save her. Alright. Control key that they're talking about. Could it be this card that Emma gave me? No, that's just a security card. It's only good for opening doors. The control key sounds... Wait. Control key is just what it sounds like. An actual key that only Big Shell's system admin would have access to. It acts as a verification device. Basically, you can't make any changes to Big Shell's computer system without it. The terrorists need it to release the lock on the system. What if they used a password like I just did? That wouldn't work. Passwords are only good up to security level 3. Beyond that, you need the control key to gain access. Sounds like you've been doing your homework. Snake, are you sure Emma didn't give you anything else? Yeah, what makes them think I have it anyway? Maybe Emma lied to them. Or maybe she gave it to the real ghost of Big Shell. It's not possible. How can you be so sure? Hey, you said yourself there's no such thing, didn't you? We have to hurry and save Emma. You're right, but we don't even know where they've taken her. Over the codec, Snake heard the sound of Otacon smacking one hand against the other. That's it. Why didn't I think of it before? What? Emma said she had her own card with her, right? Security cards in Big Shell work on an RFID system. That's radio frequency identification. Each RFID card is embedded with an IC chip that sends data via a radio signal. Card readers can use these signals to detect any IDs within range. All data in Big Shell is managed by an integrated management system, and that system is inaccessible with a level 3. Is accessible with a level 3 password. Meaning you can use the node to find out which strut Emma is in. Snake, try accessing the node again using that password. Snake did as Otacon said. After a moment, the screen displayed a blinking light in strut F. That's her, she's in strut F. Snake, you've got to hurry. What?
Who's there?
There was going to be dudes in here. Okay, nothing to see here. For this guy to turn around, I can hear, or I can feel the vibrations from the sensor. Just past me. Perfect. Oh, I gotta go all the way around. Be so much faster to get to strut F by going through strut A. Oh well. Of course, there's another guy. Okay, where is this cipher at? Ah, down there. Damn it.
Communications with the BC connecting bridge have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
Nope. And
Freeze.
be some shit. They don't have anything.
Who's that?
Whoops.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut C.
They haven't. Easy. Almost forgot about this. And almost ran right into the line of sight. All of these guys are back to normal. I just wasted all that ammo, whatever. Just making sure there was none over there. Also, bandage, don't care. Another guy closer that I can feel. Oh, and there's a guy up here. Okay. Gotta take him out first. Yeah. No, I'm not going down there. Whee. Oh yeah, this room.
Nothing here.
Hmm.
Nothing here.
Nothing here either. Really hope there aren't any claymores out here. Just to be safe.
Who is that?
Who?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Shit. Yeah, this isn't good. Well, I made it this far without getting any alerts. I'm pretty sure that they don't actually send any guards out here. Just have like an infinite amount of ciphers. Damn it. Oops, just shooting the railing here. Hello?
Return to your positions. Tighten security.
Well, I just wasted a shit ton of ammo. Could have just done this.
All units exercise extreme caution.
Even if that guy up there is still gonna see me. Oh, looks like he didn't. Snake passed through the door to strut F. Emma was being held captive somewhere in this part of the facility. He'd have to be extra cautious from here on out. If the enemy spotted him, they'd kill Emma without hesitation. Snake would have to find her without being detected. I can do that.
Nothing here.
What's that noise? Uh-oh. I could hear the guy coming up the stairs. But it was too late. We're checking down here first.
Nothing here.
Uh-oh. Shit! Thought I was gonna be able to run through.
Be careful. He's still in this area.
Understood.
What?
Reinforcements are on their way to Strut F. Intend
What? What makes you say that? Let's go with a different plan.
Nothing here.
Well, I got some claymores.
Nothing.
Hey. Naked found Emma. Emma. Emma looked up without rising from her crouched position. You're late. Sorry. Took me a while to find the control key. Emma stuck out her tongue at Snake's sarcasm. Oh, that. You have to admit it did buy us some time, didn't it? She showed no sign of remorse. Just as Otacon had guessed, Emma was indeed lied, or had indeed lied to the terrorists. What in the world made you do a thing like that? If you had made one false move... Hey, I just didn't want them to get away with it, that's all, and I believed in you. Believe what? That you'd come and rescue me, of course. Snake shook his head. That's not the point. The point is, you shouldn't be putting yourself in so much danger. I know, but listen, you're never going to believe this. I found out what the terrorists are looking for. What is it? Drugs. Emma related a story she'd heard from one of the guards while she was being held captive. The armed group that had taken over Big Shell belonged to a Russian crime syndicate. With the collaboration of a number of employees in the facility, the syndicate was using Big Shell as a waypoint in their drug smuggle operations. At night, they'd sneak the drugs from smuggling ships out at sea into Big Shell using small boats. Then they'd slip the drugs in with the outgoing cargo from Big Shell and get them into the country that way. Security in the harbor had been getting tighter in recent years, and this was a convenient and effective way of getting the goods through without being exposed. 1 month earlier, they'd brought in a 600 kg shipment of drugs with a street value of over $7 million. The following day, 2 of the employees who were working with the syndicate were killed in 2 consecutive accidents. The syndicate immediately sent one of their men in to investigate, but he too was killed in an accident shortly after arriving. The leaders of the syndicate decided that these incidents were the work of a rival syndicate that had been competing with them in the drug trade, and now trying to seize their shipment. They'd sent in their troops in... Wait, I didn't read that wrong. They'd sent in their troops in to recover the drugs, leading to the current situation. So the ghost of Big Shell is... A mischievous grin spread across Emma's face. Exactly. It's not a ghost at all. Just a plain old hitman who's been sent by the rival syndicate to steal the drugs. And you told them that I'm the hitman. Well, yeah. But what's done is done, right? No use arguing about it. Snake decided not to pursue the matter any further. He changed the subject. So where could they be hiding such a huge amount of drugs in Big Shell? I have no clue. I didn't have any idea what was going on. I'm still having trouble believing it even now. Snake too was puzzled. How could it be possible for a few employees to keep hundreds of kilograms of drugs hidden in Big Shell without the others finding out? He couldn't afford to waste any more time thinking about it though. The hostages' lives were in danger. Hostages are still in the Shell 2 core, aren't they? Yeah. Emma tried to get up and stumbled. She slowly staggered to her feet. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, the terrorists injected me with something. They said it was to keep me from running away again. I think it was some kind of tranquilizer. And my feet feel like they weigh about a ton each. Emma started to lose her balance again. Snake caught her as she fell. Even in her incapacitated state, she'd managed to extract information from the enemy, never lost sight of her purpose for being there. The girl was full of surprises. In that respect, at least, she resembled her stepbrother. That's enough. You'd better go hide somewhere. No way, I'm coming with you. But please take me with you. Emma's eyes leveled with Snake's. You've saved my life twice now. I want to return the favor if I can. I know I'll come in handy somehow, please. Snake gave in at last. To get to the Shell 1 core, he'd have to cross the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge from Strut D. The two set out for Strut D. Great. Anything in here? Move out of the way.
Nothing here.
Anything under here? I know there's got to be some ammo or something hidden. Here. These stun grenades.
Nothing here.
Yeah, there we go. Now we are stocked up.
Nothing here.
Should really check down there too.
Nothing here.
M4. Get back here.
Freeze.
Don't mind if I do. Let's not walk right out in front of the dude. Round. Yeah. Nothing in here.
Nothing here.
See much. Oh. Shit.
What's that?
Saw another dude coming down the stairs. coming for you.
Enemy sighted.
No, no backup units for you.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased. Carry out an investigation immediately.
I don't know where they come from.
Unable to find the AWOL soldier.
Why are you late with your status report? What's going on? Respond.
Okay.
Communications with Strut F have ceased.
Seemingly...
Carry out an investigation immediately.
Shit. Whatever. Wing it. Oh, they're coming up here. Yep. Feel them walking around. Just waiting for them to go away.
Nothing here.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
This door just slid open for a split second. Pretty sure it did. Well, not worried about that guy.
Nothing here.
Come on, come on, come on.
Who's that?
What's going on?
Okay. Are safe. Let me see if there is a guy looking down. Yep. Well, he's about to. I can take him out and just toss a chaff grenade. Perfect. Looks like this will give me just enough time. Very nice. Snake and Emma arrived at Strut E. Emma's eyes were drawn to a nearby conveyor belt. I've got it. I know where they hid the drugs. Emma went over to the node and immediately began punching in commands. How do you... Just wait and see. A second later, the conveyor belt spat out a crate. Emma opened it. It was packed tightly with plastic bags full of white powder. Seneca guys knew that no matter how good the hiding spot, someone was sure to find the drugs if they hid them in just one place, said Emma as they watched more and more crates arrive via the conveyor belt. So they hid the drugs in these crates and set them up so they'd just go around and around Big Show without actually coming out anywhere. Snake couldn't help but admire the girl's brilliance. He watched as Emma took out her PDA and connected it to the node. Now what are you doing? I think I might have found something interesting here. This must be. Just then, a figure emerged from behind the conveyor belt. It was one of the terrorists. As soon as he spotted Snake and Emma standing there, he ran away. Snake moved to pursue the escaping terrorist, but Emma grabbed his hand. Wait. Let's go. He's gonna go call his friends. I know that. Just one more minute. Emma began to punch commands into the node with incredible speed. What the hell are you up to now? If we run now, they'll just come after us, so... Within seconds, Snake could hear the sounds of a crowd beginning to gather outside the door. Footsteps, voices barking orders, rifles being cocked. They'd come crashing into the room any minute now. Emma, however, remained glued to the screen. "Emma," yelled Snake. She finally detached herself from the node. "There, that should do it." "Okay, then let's get going." The door burst open. Hey guys. You know what? Here, take that. Uh-oh. See ya. Oh, there's more? This is kind of a cheesy way to do it, but whatever. Alright, let's see. This is boring. Forgot what button lets you run and aim your weapon at the same time. Oh, damn, I didn't even see that guy. Wow. So, are they just gonna keep coming, or... Yeah, it sure sounds like it. So, what the hell am I supposed to do? Damn it. Ugh. You know what? Just get a couple shots off. You take that. And... perfect. What the hell is this guy's problem? Trying to be a hero. So I don't know. You know what? I'm actually just gonna let them kill me. And pretend that none of that ever happened, because that was really sloppy. I thought they would just stop coming in. Alright, so let's start off with that. Alright, they're giving me all these claymores, so... might as well make use of them. I don't really know what they expect you to do here. But let's toss another one of these out. Cool. Just pick her up. Okay, now we're just in the same position I was in before. Alright, I can do this. Take this. Take that. And toss that out there. Pick her up. What are you doing? Damn it. What? Oh, god damn it. We were almost out. Am I just about to... What? No. What do you mean? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, good. It just gives me a game over. I was about to be like, dude, am I gonna get the Snake Tails bad ending? Alright, let's try a different approach. Take that, take that. Take that. Later, nerds. Somehow the two managed to escape from Strut E onto the DE connecting bridge. Snake turned back towards Strut E, keeping an eye on their rear. Terrorists will be coming after them any moment now. Slapped a new cartridge in the chamber of his gun and shouted at Emma, urging her to move quickly towards Strut D. She responded with a nonchalant look. There's no need to be in such a hurry, you know. They waited a while, but the door to Strut E remained shut. From the other side, they could hear a tumult as the soldiers bashed in vain against the tightly sealed door. What did you do? Programmed the node to seal off all the doors to Strut E once we were out safely. Those guys aren't going anywhere. Emma looked extremely proud of herself. It seemed she'd picked up a thing or two from her experience with Snake and Strut C. They entered Strut D. Snake looked around for signs of the enemy, but there was no one in sight. Terrorists must have sent the bulk of their forces to Strut E. If that were true, then the rest of the struts would be nearly deserted. Rescuing the hostages would be a breeze. Snake and Emma passed through Strut D and emerged onto the Shell 1-2 connecting bridge. Here, too, the enemy was nowhere to be seen. Emma smiled her characteristic smile. See, no problems at all. Didn't I say I'd come in handy? I have to admit, you were pretty good back there, Snake said with a nod. He recalled the way Emma had connected to the node using her PDA. By the way, weren't you downloading something back there? Yeah, was it that obvious? Emma took out her PDA. When I was activating the conveyor belt, I found a suspicious-looking hidden file next to the conveyor belt control file. Decided to download it, and this is what I found. The screen displayed the file. It appeared to be some kind of note from one of the two employees who'd been killed in the accidents, the same ones who were helping the syndicate smuggle drugs into Big Shell. In it, He explained that he was only cooperating with the Russians because his wife and child were being held hostage. But last year, he found that they'd already been killed while trying to escape. He fell into a deep despair, and at one point even thought of killing himself, but then he had a vision. It was still too early for him to die. No, he had to get his revenge on the Syndicate first. Indeed, he'd make them pay in blood for what they did to his wife and child. Over the course of the next year, he devised an ingenious plan. He'd make it look like he was killed by a rival syndicate that was trying to steal the drugs. This would start a war between the two syndicates that would end up destroying both. First, he faked his own disappearance. Shortly afterward, he used a crane to crush the man the syndicate had sent to watch him. When the Mafia sent a man to investigate both incidents, he threw him in the ocean. Just as he'd expected, a war erupted between the two rival syndicates. With everything in place, he could finally rest in peace. He said he was going to join his wife and child. Finally, he implored the person reading the memo to say a prayer for his departed wife and child. The file ended there. It was dated 3 days ago. Snake looked up. I guess that means the ghost of Big Shell is dead? Emma was unable to hide her shock. I guess so. Actually, I downloaded one more file. Snake's ears picked up a faint sound of something flying through the air. Instantly, he grabbed Emma and held her tight. There was an explosion. The force of the blast knocked Snake and Emma off their feet. What was that? Thunderous gale of wind beat against their cheeks. Whoa. Hovering over the bridge beyond the wavering heat from the blast was the Harrier. Oh yeah, I guess there was something that could get out of Strut E, Emma muttered, a look of blank amazement on her face. The Harrier strafed the bridge with waves of machine gun fire. Snake and Emma fled back to the entrance to Strut D. Now what do we do? I guess we'll just have to kill it. How? I'll think of something. Are you serious? Emma began to protest, but before she could finish, Snake thrust her through the door of Strut D. What are you doing? Stay there. No matter what happens, don't come out here. But just listen to me for once, okay? Snake smiled at her. I already promised someone I'd bring you back with me. What? Door slammed shut. Snake heard the sound of a helicopter approaching. It was Otacon in his Kasatka. Snake, use this. Otacon tossed down a box from the cockpit. Stinger missiles. With these, it became somewhat of an even fight. Snake turned and prepared to face the Harrier in battle. Well, if this uses the same logic as the other fight, then it should be pretty simple. Done this about 100 times. I was about to say it's not the same without Solidus, but he's here. That just like freaked me out for a second. The empty Harrier. Yeah? Oh, okay. Whatever you say.
Damn it! I'll shred you to pieces!
Uh-oh. Yeah, this is pretty tough angle to be doing this from.
Is that the best you can do?
Or maybe not. Got the crouch. Haha.
You're tougher than I thought.
Like I said, I've done this fight so many times.
I'll let you go out in style.
Remember, like, even though I just said that I've done this a million times, I didn't remember what to do when he said that. But I do know that usually means he's gonna start shooting missiles over here.
Take this.
Uh-oh.
What the?
Damn, I could have gotten more shots off there. Whatever. Ah, you bitch. You know what? Well, valiant effort.
I'll let you go out in style.
Okay. Harry lost control and crashed into the bottom of Shell 1. Snake watched it plummet down to the earth. The door to Strut D opened. Emma peeked out cautiously. She looked as if she'd been crying. It's over. What took you so long? Sorry. You okay? You're not hurt or anything? I'm fine, really. Snake and Emma freed the Big Shell employees who had been taken hostage and used Big Shell's radio to contact the police. The cops no doubt would be arriving soon. Terrorists were still trapped in Strut E. Snake and Emma decided to go to the heliport on Strut I to wait for reinforcements to arrive. By the way, Emma, weren't you saying something about a second file earlier? Oh, right. I managed to dig up the personal folders of the guys who were working with the Syndicate. The first guy who died, the guy who wrote the memo, had a password encrypted file in his folder. I downloaded it and... The file appeared on the PDA's LCD screen. It was a report addressed to the Syndicate concerning their drug smuggling activities. Judging by its appearance, still just a draft copy and probably hadn't been sent yet. Nevertheless, it contained a wealth of information related to the Syndicate's drug operations, dates, amounts, and other key details. The report also made mention of the man's suspicions that Emma had caught on to the fact that they were using Big Shell to smuggle drugs. Huh? But I had no idea. That's not what he thought. I suppose I do radiate an aura of intelligence, don't I? Guess he wasn't a very good judge of character. Emma's mouth opened in indignation, but before she could come up with a retort, Snake displayed the next part of the file. Described the man's intentions to dispose of Emma before she exposed them to the police. No way, said Emma without realizing it. Has anyone tried to hurt you before this? No, not that I know of. Let me see that for a minute. Emma began to examine the PDA. This file is dated the day before he disappeared, implying that someone killed him before he could get a chance to kill you? I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. In that case, why did he leave that file behind? Emma looked pensive for a moment. Maybe it's all a big setup. Why would he put the memo in such a conspicuous place anyway? It's almost like someone wanted us to find it. Both Snake and Emma were lost in thought. The report certainly looked authentic enough, judging by its meticulous attention to detail. But if the report were real, then who was killing off the employees who were working for the Syndicate? Who had forged the memo and hidden it in the system? Finally, Emma murmured softly to herself. I heard something once about the ghost of Big Shell. They say his son died of a drug overdose. Emma outlined her speculation to Snake. Blah, blah, blah. Satka came into view. That's not the police. Who is that? It's my ride. Grim determination. Okay, Emma recognized the figure in the pilot seat. She gasped. Remained frozen. She stood perfectly still as if rooted in place. Emma rushed to meet her long-lost brother. And that's it. Alright, well that was pretty cool. Gonna let the song play out. It's a good one. Yeah. Alright, well, thank you for watching yet again. And I'll be back soon with either episode C of the Snake Tales or one of the several other things that I haven't finished yet. Like the Link to the Past randomizer, the winter randomizer, even though today's the first day of spring. Oops. Alright, till next time.